Hi, welcome to Janine's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be making Pastene Eggs, a dish that my dad taught me a long time ago, and I'm handing it down to my daughter and her daughter because she loves to make it. First, we're going to start off with get a pan and some water. Bring your water to a boil. Okay, now we got our water boiling, and first we're going to I'm going to show you what ingredients we need. You're going to need some milk, some butter, salt, grated cheese, eggs of course, and your pastene. It's better to use a small size pastene. It gives you a nice texture by using a small size noodle. So what I'm going to do, this is a pound bag. I'm just going to make enough for just 2 people, so I'm not going to use the whole pound. I'll just use maybe about a half a pound, because you want to keep in mind that pastene does expand, and so you want to kind of use enough accordingly to how many people you're serving. So that's about a half a pound. Okay, and we're going to just kind of give that a stir. Okay, now we've got the pastene in here. We're just kind of stirring it around a little bit on its own. Let it kind of just kind of come to a boil again, and cook for a few minutes completely by itself before we add any ingredients. Okay, we've been cooking the pastene for about 3 minutes or so by itself. Kind of could tell it kind of plumps up a little bit, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add maybe about 2 tablespoons of butter. You could add more if you're of course making more pastene. And I've got about 2 eggs here that I've already broken from the shell, and I'm going to add those in. Kind of stir those around, break the yolk, and mix it in with your pastene. You could turn your burner down at this point. You don't want it boiling too hard and too fast, because you will end up, having the pastene stick. So you want to kind of turn it down to a medium heat. At this point, once it's boiling pretty good and some of the pastene is cooked, turn it down. So I've added the eggs and butter. Now I'm going to add the salt to taste, and my Parmesan grated cheese. Again, that's also to taste. I like a lot of cheese, and it gives it a nice flavor. So my cheese is not very cooperative here today. But anyway, just add your grated cheese and keep stirring it, all your ingredients together. Again, keep your burner low because you don't want it to stick. Just keep stirring everything together until you have a pretty thick consistency with your pasta, your eggs, milk, salt, cheese. I'm adding a little bit more cheese again for flavor. And I'm going to continue to stir this now, and as you can see, it's really beginning to thicken up. I'm just stirring that. As I'm stirring this, I'm going to just kind of gradually add in some milk to give it a little bit more richer flavor. Not too much milk. You don't want to overdo it, but just enough to make it a little creamier. Okay, I've just added another egg to the mix. And also, if you'd like, everyone's different, you could add a little bit of black pepper and salt to taste. I sometimes will add a little bit of black pepper. And just, again, make sure the key with this is that you keep your burner on low at this point, because you've got a lot of ingredients that will stick. Once you've got a pretty thick consistency, almost like a kind of an oatmeal type of texture, keep stirring it. Make sure your eggs are cooked. You'll see the white of the egg. And once you have a pretty good consistency like this, you will then shut your burner off and take your pan off the burner completely to cool a little bit, and just let it set. It's a very delicious meal, something quick, very filling. You don't need a lot of it. And that's it. Thanks. Hope you try this out, and I hope you like it.